surprise.
I actually am very surprised.
And Lindsay's coming with the bio.
Awesome. Excuse me. Come on.
I bet we're going to have to shake her out of the room.
No, that's Lorraine.
So congratulations, surprise, you're our January Daisy Award winner. So really exciting, really happy for you. So we're just going to go through some things, a little bit of the background. Has anybody here not heard the Daisy Award before? So that's really good. I think the fact that everybody knows it is awesome. A quick background, so it was the Daisy Foundation was started after Patrick Barnes, in his early 30s, passed away. And his family wanted to do something special. They appreciated the great care that the nurses and the staff gave. Clinically was really good, but they were more impressed with just the compassion, the ability to connect and be there for the family. And so they started the Daisy Foundation as a way to celebrate nursing care, both individuals, but also the teams that it takes to provide great care to patients in the hospital. So you are our winner. I'm really excited.
A little bit about Kendra. So Kendra started with us in 2018, February of 2018. Earned her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing from St. Ambrose University in Davenport, Iowa. Throughout her time at UIHC, Kendra served as a preceptor to new staff, earned 4 Daisy nominations along the way, also helped with our unit project committee, / unit council. Kendra is recognized by her patients for going above and beyond, providing highly collaborative care. In 2020, Kendra left to RC to pursue some travel contracts, returned to UIHC in November of 2021 as a weekend option staff nurse. Since then, Kendra has been a charge nurse for the weekend option day crew and brings a wealth of knowledge with her. Kendra is very accountable and reliable to her peers and serves as a leader on the in medical emergencies while maintaining a high level of advocacy for her patients and their needs. Kendra frequently finds common grounds with her patients and their families to form meaningful connections beyond her nursing duties, which provides context to why we are here today. So the nomination form by a patient's family member was on November 21st, 2022. I was leaving the hospital after visiting my husband in the hospital. Kendra recognized me and stopped to chat. She was very understanding and gave me a quick hug when I showed some tears. Kendra noticed me paying for parking and motioned me to pull to the side. We got out of our cars and she showed me parking information on my chart by using her phone. She checked on me several days later when she was not my husband's nurse at the time. She helped me by looking at my iPhone and my husband's iPhone. She called the help desk. She showed me how to take a screenshot. She is such a caring person and persistent. She has given great care to my husband during his many admissions to UIHC. I could write about 25 plus other nurses he's had on the transplant floor. I'm sorry I haven't. Kendra really warmed my heart. I have tears while I write this. She didn't need to take any of these steps to help me, but that's not her nature. Taking that extra time to work with that person.
She's gonna get me in trouble.
Okay. No, we're all here as a recognition.
Okay.
So
Kendra, so you have a certificate. So this is the gift counter. Okay. All for you, but we're gonna go through them, right? So here, first of all, you get the certificate, right? It says it's presented to you in deep appreciation for all you do, who you are, and the incredibly meaningful difference you make in the lives of so many people. And clearly, that particular patient and his wife felt that way about you. So that will be yours to keep. You also have a bundle of daisies here, right? And so those will be for you too. And then you have a daisy pin. And so this is for you. And you can put it wherever you want. But you know, when Patrick was sick and in the hospital, his dad and stepmom noticed that nurses have a lot of pins, and look at yours. So you've got like 4 whole Daisy nominee pins, and now you've got a Daisy Award winner to go along with it. So congratulations to you. And then in this folder is a copy of the nomination form. So you have that too, because when you're standing in front of people and people are talking about you, at times it gets to be a blur about what they said, so you can go back and reflect on all of it. All right, so this is really neat. So this is the Healer Healer's Touch sculpture, and that's for you. I'll put that there. So let me tell you the story, because the Daisy Foundation wants us to let people know about why we give the Healer's Touch sculptures, okay? So I'm going to read this. It says it's this beautiful sculpture is called the Healer's Touch, and it represents the bond between nurses and their patients. So the sculptures are hand-carved, and they're made of serpentine stone, and they're signed by the Shona artist from Zimbabwe who created it. And you can see right there, there's the artist's signature. I know. So we encourage everybody the Daisy Foundation does, to read about the sculptures and see how they're made. That's on their website. So they say, as you may know, the economy and politics of Zimbabwe have been in turmoil for decades. But through the work for Daisy, the Shona artists are able to support hundreds of people in their community. The Daisy Foundation feels that nurses are reaching around the world and impacting the lives of these special artists, and the artists are filled with gratitude for nurses, not only for what they do, but for the work that they do on behalf of the Daisy Foundation. Okay? So you've got a gift back there. It's got some other information about the Daisy Foundation for you. And then the last thing is on the counter right behind Jean, over her shoulder, which is a whole box of cinnamon rolls. It might be the highlight of the day for everybody here, I don't know. But let's talk about why, Dan's doing the show and tell. Let's talk about why we bring cinnamon rolls to every Daisy presentation. So the Daisy Foundation asks that cinnamon rolls be served at Daisy celebrations. So first, when Pat was ill and he had lost his appetite, his dad came in the hospital one morning with his own breakfast, and it was a cinnamon roll, and he asked Pat if he wanted a bite of it. Pat said sure, and then he ended up eating the whole thing. So his dad was like disappointed that he ate his breakfast, but he was happy, that he actually had something to eat. And so that evening, when his dad and stepmom were leaving the hospital, they asked Pat, is there anything we can bring for you tomorrow? And he said, yes, bring a cinnamon roll for me, but be sure to bring enough for all the nursing staff on the unit. And so these were Pat's thank you to his nurses, and the Daisy Foundation wants everybody to share in this treat as a gift of gratitude. And so secondly, nursing is a real team sport, and so look around your whole team here, right? There are a lot of people that make up the team. And the rolls are to be to serve to celebrate your team and give you an opportunity, all of you, just to stop for just a minute and share something together. So finally, almost without exception, when a nurse receives a Daisy Award, the humble response is, I didn't do anything special, I was just doing my job. But with a Daisy nurse, what you can do or may not realize is that when you're just doing your job, you have such an important and meaningful impact on patients, and clearly the patient's wife who wrote the nomination felt that same way. So the Daisy Foundation hopes that anytime any of us smell or taste a cinnamon roll or bake with cinnamon, that you're reminded about how very special you are and your whole team is as well, because you're making the world a better place. And the Daisy Foundation wants to salute and honor you, and then honor your team as well. So we're so proud of you, and hope that you enjoy everything that comes with this, and want to celebrate you. Thank you. And then, we have to do some pictures, right? Yep. And so Tammy usually, or